Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Yes, we have another video here. You're asking me to watch Sound of Freedom, and I finally watched it. So let's discuss. I know that by now you know a lot of stuff about this, so I'm not gonna concentrate on all the controversies and things surrounding the movie because I'm pretty sure it's been talked at length. I'm just gonna hint at certain things. So this is a movie based on a real story of a former government agent that turned vigilante, which embarks on a dangerous mission to rescue hundreds of kids from traf. I have to watch out what I say because YouTube is taking down reviews or opinionated reviews of this movie, even giving strikes. So I'm gonna be careful what I say. The movie, it's a low-budget movie, was shot in 2018. Jim Caviezel is the star of the movie, and on a small budget they're almost reaching 100 million. Actually, by now probably they already reached 100 million because this is not updated to this day, but until last Tuesday. So what's the controversy? Well, first of all, the movie tackles a very difficult subject, and there's all kinds of speculation attached with it. Seems like that Hollywood has been trying to repress this movie for a while. Like I was saying, this was shot in 2018. Maybe because of Corona, maybe because of other things. At a certain point was owned also by Disney, the movie. They tried to repress it, but they fought those people involved and they managed to bring it to the cinemas. And it's doing absolutely fantastic, even though the mainstream media is just trashing it, and trashing it again. From Rolling Stones to any other magazine you can think of, they're trying to stain the reputation of the movie, attaching it to far-right organizations because of something that Jim Caviezel said in an interview, whatever. There was a conspiracy theory of whatever method the rich people stay young on, all that kind of bullshit. I want to stay clear of that. But here you have people sharing their experiences, which is going viral in some theaters, which they tried to sabotage the viewing of the people for Sound of Freedom. Let's watch.
Excuse me.
This horrible smell. It smelled almost like an electrical fire.
We're getting refunds for the Sound of Freedom because apparently the water pressure in the bathrooms aren't working here, so no one can watch.
We literally had the lights on.
They kept the lights on the entire movie.
Who does that?
Should be back up in about, I would say, about 5 minutes, okay?
And they turn the movie off.
Just to let you guys know again, it is gonna get hot. It is gonna be like that throughout the whole movie.
So why should only this one though, not all the other ones?
So that's a very good point. So anyway, my suspicion here is the fact that because this movie got a lot of bad press, probably triggered a lot of woke people. I'm certain of it. I cannot prove it, but I'm actually certain that a lot of woke people took it upon themselves to try to sabotage the viewing because they don't agree with perhaps the religious undertone of this movie. Jim Caviezel, it's known that it's a religious man, it's a Catholic, and I'm pretty sure he's doing this movie also out of vocation. I don't know if you can say that. He feels the call for it, and whether you're religious or not, or whatever religion, I think it's a good cause to bring awareness to these heinous kind of crimes. I watched the movie and I felt horrible, especially in the first part. I truly felt horrible knowing that such a things are happening, and if I could make them disappear like this, I would yesterday. So to bring awareness on this, I'm all for it, honestly. And then we can discuss other things, whether or not we agree with everything that Jim Caviezel says or not. But anyway, the movie, it's based on facts. Matter of, in the end, you can see also real footage of Tim Ballard, which is the real operative on which the story is based on, that he goes riding this island party where a lot of bad people are arrested with the help of the Mexican police and so on and so forth. So the fact that it's based in reality gives it an added value. Is the movie a 10? No. But it's also not a bad movie. It takes itself quite seriously. There are not too many Hollywood tropes. As a movie lover, I would give it definitely from a 7 to 7.6. Honestly, it's quite well. I like the progression and the thriller aspect of it. So even if you don't want to be part of this whole political heaviness that surrounds the movie, you can judge it also on the basis of its merit as a piece of art. And I think it does pretty well, right? It does pretty well. It's a movie worth watching, honestly, considering it's a low budget 60 million movie, which nowadays, that's not even a pay of an actor for a bigger movie. So this is actually Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, doing the viewing of this movie, and this is the I think either before or after, which I think is great. He invited Jim Caviezel and also Tim Ballard, and this is the reason why I think a lot of the left and extreme left are not liking this, because of course these people involved are taking more the conservative side of the political spectrum, right? Being invited here by Trump, and therefore there is more and more division, which I think it's a missed opportunity for everybody, honestly. Actually, if anything, Biden should have held a screening of this. I wonder why he didn't do it.
Thank you all very much. That was incredible. Jim, that was unbelievable. What a job. So, President, it's a possibility. I mean, you made this the hottest movie anywhere in the world, so I think maybe becoming the president of Mexico by comparison, right? So I just wanted to thank you all. That was unbelievable acting, and Tim, what a job you did. I wouldn't want to do it.
So this is Tim Ballard, the real guy.
You did. And you really did. Great combination. Beautiful combination.
Man, you don't have to agree with everything that Trump did, but to me he seems like a real patriot. I don't know, I'm not even American, but when I see those type of things, he looks like he cares. Of course, he also knows how to use the momentum, but he also doesn't need to, honestly,
Well, I hope you enjoyed it. It's something that I'm not sure if you're supposed to enjoy or learn. It's a combination, but that was a great movie, and I now understand why it's doing so well. It's setting records, by the way.
Yes, okay, that's what we say. It's setting a lot of records, and I'm pretty sure the movie will do even better, because the more bad press it gets, the more people are going to be curious. And again, the sabotaging, it's most likely due to people on the ground, which they are on the far left of the political spectrum, and they just they just want this movie to fail, which is so sad that nowadays we're so polarized, and anything that is considered slightly conservative gets this type of treatment by the woke generation. I mean, I missed the time where it was possible for different political faction actually to try to find a way in agreeing on issues for the common good of the citizens, So anyway, I highly recommend this movie. Again, if you can go watch it to bring awareness on this type of issues. It's quite important worldwide. It's a pity that this movie is not distributed around the world. I'm pretty sure that if it will do quite well, honestly. And also, if they get a deal on a streaming platform, I don't know if they will do it, but I'm pretty sure that once it will be available for the rest of the world, this is not the end for this movie. So, quite good. Jim Caviezel is a good actor, man. I remember one of the first movies that I watched, I think, was Thin Red Line. And of course, Count of Monte Cristo, The Passion of the Christ. But yeah, great actor. So to do this, probably a passion project because he believes into the cause, tells you a lot also where his art is at, because it's probably been an outcast from Hollywood for many years. Whether or not you believe in the conspiracy theories of what happens in Hollywood, I have to say I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think in Hollywood there are many saints, and there's a lot of people that probably, unfortunately, probably were client of this whole trading system that takes place in between poor countries to rich country. The movie makes a point of showing that America is actually one of the biggest places where this type of trafficking happens. So takes quite some balls to call out your own country, but this unfortunately happens all around the world. and also Epstein didn't kill himself. People are still waiting for the Ghislaine client list, which probably we're never gonna get, and that will be interesting, right? That will be interesting to know. So difficult subject, difficult subject. I don't think it deserves the bad press that it's getting. I'm totally for supporting this movie, and I hope this video does well. Share it, leave a like. The more you watch, the better. You help the algorithm, and let's hope it doesn't get taken down. And I want to thank you for the support.